Welcome everyone to the spring fling of whiskey. Well, this is a story about a man named Juan. He was a hard-working farmer from Michoacan. Was the only one of his brothers left in Mexico. You see, Juan just turned 23. He's got a wife and a family, and sooner than later, oh, he's gonna have to go. You see, his father died when he was 4. Left the kids with a farm and a store, with no money and a stack of bills to pay. But the beans don't pay, and neither does the corn. The price of the land where his family was born, it doesn't do something, oh, they're gonna take it away. So he says to his wife, I call my brothers that are living in the States, the California vineyards where they're picking the grapes. And when I cross the border, oh, they're gonna come and get me. I send home as much money as I possibly can, so we can put the kids to school and pay off the land. I'll make more money in a day than I can make here in a week. Please don't cry, my señorita, but it's not as far as it seems. I pay the coyote just $1,000 for the American dream. Well, in the middle of the night there was a knock on the door, and Juan saw a face that he'd never seen before. It was a coyote and he was ready to leave. His wife will never forget that lonely night as a loaded down pickup drove away from sight. She missed him now more than she could ever believe. Oh, well, they drove him through the night, they drove him through the day. Deep into the desert they slowly made their way. When they got to Mexicali they left the truck, headed for the hills. The coyotes go to the glimmer in the sun as he cracked an evil grin and loaded up his gun. The meager doesn't get you, then the bandito surely will. Please don't cry, my señorita, but it's not as far as it seems. I pay the coyote just $1,000 for the American dream. For the American dream. Well, after 3 days of walking towards the North Star, Juan thought that the border couldn't be that far, 'cause you could see the lights of Arizona glowing like a beacon in the night. Juan thought to himself that he would be just one more day until he was hanging with his brothers in the USA. Then everything was gonna be alright. But out in the distance, you could hear the sound of the horse hooves lightly tapping on the desert ground. Riding through the shadows came the desert thieves holding up their guns. Pon las manos arriba y no se mueven. Danos tu dinero y todo lo que tengan. As they gathered up the people, all one could think of was to run. Oh! And he heard a loud shout as he turned and fled. It threw him to the ground as the sand turned red. When he closed his eyes, he wished he'd never left his children and his wife. Betrayed in the desert by his own people. His dreams had ended in a casket and a steeple, with flowers on the grave and a candle burning for a wasted life. Please don't cry, my señorita, but it's not as far as it seems. I'll pay the coyote just $1,000 for the American dream. Please don't cry, my señorita, but it's harder than it may seem. Well, you can pay the coyote, but it might cost you your life. Looking for